Alright. You should be good to go. But, yo, what's going on, guys? How we all going today? I'm a bit late. I was going to stream a little earlier, but, yeah, better late than never. Alright, so I'll just put the notifications on Discord really quickly. Cool beans. Alright, so let's switch over to here. Alright, so let's see. Yo, what is up, Mason? Yo, what is up on the Sonic channel? And yo, what is up, Relax? How y'all going today? Also, yeah, can we kind of keep the dead memes and the banned memes to the Twitch streams, not the YouTube streams? That'd be great. I'll make an exception to Jace's comment. But yeah, what is up, Jace? And what is up, Gamer Guy 36? How y'all going today? Hopefully music's not too quiet. So yeah, we'll wait for some people to get in the stream before we get started. But I think I might do some P25 modding today. I'm doing alright. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I am a bit late. I got a lot of stuff done, which I'm a bit proud of. But it did spend some time. But you know, I'm here now, so that's cool. Ha, gay. Please. Actually, I'm gonna empty this while I'm at it. Nor do I really plan to, so yay, relax, yay. I know everybody here is probably thinking, what the hell is he talking about? But yeah, to those who follow me on my Twitch channel, might know what I'm talking about. Because I've been working on a small project. Small. I'm on P25. I mean, with all the XCX edits, it's definitely good for having the knowledge of how to edit an XCX file. That much is certain. Are you excited for Mania Plus? To be honest, not really. It looks really impressive, but nothing that I would go, oh my god, this is like freaking amazing, this is the best thing ever kind of thing, you know? I definitely do respect the amount of time and effort put into it, make no mistake. But, yeah, I'm sure most of you all know this already, but I'm not like a classic fan, so I haven't grown up with the classic games. So that's probably why I haven't really had a big impact with classic Sonic, nor its original games. But I probably still will pick it up. but it's nothing that I would actually add as DLC to my existing Mania on PS4 copy. Which is going to sound a bit weird, especially since, you know, what's the point of buying a new copy when you could update your already purchased copy, or downloaded copy for that matter? You know, but, But yeah, I think I will pick it up, but I'm not sure if I'll stream it. It really depends. Like, I might make like a poll or something on my Discord server and see how many people want to see that. Because, yeah, I kind of already covered Mania. And, you know, there were a few people that had attended that stream, and that was awesome. But, it didn't feel as similar as a YouTube stream that you would see nowadays, where if I just casually stream 06, and that's obviously because I've got more of an 06 following than, you know, a classic following, and fair enough. But yeah, it really just depends what the viewers want, because, you know, I care for you guys. Hopefully the entertainment that I provide is at least something. Sonic 06 hard or easy compared to other Sonic games? It really depends on people's perceptions on Sonic games, because if you say, like, come straight from Sonic Adventure 1 or even Sonic Adventure 2 straight to 06, you might find it easy to control, with some small differences if you don't include the glitches. However, if you come straight from like a classic game like Sonic 1, Sonic 3, yeah, like any kind of like classic game, hell, even games like Generations or Forces, yeah, it might be seen as a bit of a downgrade. But in terms of difficulty, I would say that this is definitely a challenge, because the game is long and it's no easy experience. I felt like when I played Generations and Forces, it was fairly easy to beat the game, whereas this game, different story. Now, I played this game when I was quite young compared to Forces and Generations, so maybe because, you know, there was a big gap there, I kind of knew what to expect going into these two games, whereas 06 I didn't, especially since 06 was my very first Sonic game. But again, yeah, it really just depends on what people's opinions are and their perceptions are with Sonic games in general. I would say anyway. The box art looks amazing. This is for Mania Plus. I haven't seen it, so I imagine it looks pretty lit. Yeah, Forces definitely is short. Like there is a lot of levels, but like it just really, I don't know. Maybe they should have like pulled the campaigns dealio from like 06 and Heroes, where there's like multiple campaigns, so that way you could kind of experience the story from their perspective instead of just Sonic, just classic Sonic, and just the OC. Because technically, Forces wasn't even that. You just played the story, and yeah, it was, if you really think about it, it was kind of like Sonic Adventure 2, how you did progress with the plot, but you just bounced from one player to the next player, just like SA2. In terms of level design and gameplay, I definitely do prefer Sonic Adventure 2 over Forces, but in terms of the way you progressed through the plot, I think it was very similar, SA2 to Forces. I feel like Forces was shorter than Sonic 4. See, it depends what you mean by Sonic 4. Are you talking about Episode 1 and 2? Are you talking about just Episode 1? Are you talking about just Episode 2? Are you talking about Episode 1, 2, and Metal? You know, there's like too many different combinations to, you know, cover for just Sonic 4. I think the only thing that bothered me with Forces the most was when they did an auto scroller in one of the final stages. They were like, oh hey, let's pull another Mario. And that was kind of bothersome to me, because I was like, whoa, what? You're gonna pull another Mario? Like, I know pulling princesses and saving princesses and, you know, stuff like that. I get it. It's like, okay, Sega does what Nintendo don't, but Sonic, on the other hand, is like, no, you kind of have to. You're gonna run out of ideas eventually. So yeah, I get that, but really, now we're gonna go for auto scrolls? I don't know. I was just very about it, you know. So it just, yeah, it didn't feel like Sonic, you know. Well, to me anyway. Also, yo, what is up, Sophias? How you going today? Episode 1? Yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I can kind of see why you would say that, but it's been a while since I played Sonic 4. That's why I want to get it on the console, so I can do like a brand new experience kind of gameplay playthrough kind of thing, maybe for a YouTube stream. I don't know, but yeah, I've only played that on iOS, so it's kind of awkward playing it on that, I must admit. Still enjoyable, but a bit awkward. So that's mainly why I want to get it on console. So hopefully by doing that, I'll know just how fast it is to actually beat it, you know, playing on a legit console. But yeah. Now, what am I doing? Oh, this still has the scripts, doesn't it? Is Nanami in the stream or nah? Because I might have to look into getting that organized. It's not Gyrocyclo Daniel. Of course it isn't. Gyrocyclo kind of... He went on vacation after Metal Sonic was made private. Okay, P25 modding now. I mean, I would like to get something like that. I don't know what to mod, that's the only thing. Actually, I'll tell you what. Because I want to show you guys something. What happened? Ridlax is bullying Nanami again? I don't know. But yeah, by the dead memes and the bad memes, I meant also the bullying memes. You know, regardless if they're jerks. Come on, let's keep YouTube streaming reels. You know, come on. I only stream twice a month. Twitch is different. Is there 6 on PS1? That's a good question. Because, you know, every time I play 06, I really start to wonder, like, could this have actually been ported to the PS2? Because part of me thinks that, like, while the graphics are pretty advanced for its time, I could actually kind of see, like, 06 working on the PS2, at the least. But, yo, could you, like, imagine if someone, like, made, like, a huge-ass mod to, I don't know, any kind of, like, Sonic game that might have been released on PS1? Like, yes, someone confirm that to me. Is any Sonic game, like, actually being released on PS1? So I know, like, things like Heroes and Shadow were released on PS2, but was there even... I don't know. I feel stupid. I feel like something like a game collection. No, not game collection. Sonic Jam, I think that's the name of it. I feel like that was released on PS1, but I'm probably wrong. Now, where am I going? I didn't play this for frickin' replaying it. But yeah, I wanted to get to shadow section because I want to show you guys a comparison. No worries, that's all cool. Almost 20. Wait, what? Oh, 20 views. Cool beans. That's why I like streaming on YouTube. Always a chill chat. Which is why I want the memes to be memes on Twitch. Hey, so how's this, I've already been asked before, but how's the PC remake coming along? It is currently on pause, development-wise, yeah, don't worry about the questions and all that, because, nah, it's basically been put on pause for the time being, because at the moment, developers want to get a bit more experience with understanding how Unity works. So at the moment, the developers are doing other projects to get a bit more experience before they come back to tackle 06, but there has been a discussion, and it's likely that development will resume sometime, hopefully, in the next few months. But, yeah, I don't have an exact date, but, yeah, hopefully we'll get something happening. But, yeah, I try to keep all the updates all posted on the channel. But, yeah, if I get like a major update, I'll definitely post it. So, oh, Saturn, okay, right. I kind of figured, because I was going to say, I can sort of picture Sonic Jam being on the PS1, but at the same time, I don't remember actually physically seeing anything say PS1. There were no games for PS1, wow. That's bad. I mean, I know things changed over time, but I don't know. It's just, damn. Would have been interesting to see though. Like, imagine something like Sonic 3D Blast on the PS1. Oh no, actually, don't imagine that. Oh no, what did I say? Actually, okay, so this is what I wanted to show. If I can get the glitch to work. You can get like a fancy kind of rotation thing happening consistently. Currently, I have to kind of try to get okay, kind of. Yeah, you can kind of see what's happening. It's basically like Tails is snapping left and right because he can't decide which area he's supposed to be standing on. Yeah, amazing physics though, right? But nah. Anywho, the main reason why I wanted to show this is because you guys basically saw how that works. Now I'm going to show the exact same thing, but now with the demo physics, because while there still is a glitch there, you'll see a big difference. And I'll try to explain as best as I can as to like why things are happening the way they are. Actually, give me a second. I'll have a drink. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I knew they were making games around then, but I guess, yeah, they just didn't really want their games being released on the PS1. Mainly because back then, I guess, yeah, they were making their own consoles. Why does water taste like metal? Because it comes from taps, because it comes from pipes, I don't know. Depends where you get the water. Dude, this collision. You ported the WAV version to the demo. Oh yeah, I didn't even explain. Yeah, this is WAV version, obviously, in the demo. Woo. Unfortunately, I never actually got a demo release of a Wave version with these kind of like physics. I believe there was a playable demo, like not a physical released one, but I'm just not sure where it was playable, because I don't believe it would have been like anything big like E3. But I have seen about 1 or 2 pieces of footage of like what's it called? Yeah, just Wave version with the physics. Is it me, or does the water look different? The water is different. And the best explanation that I can give is that this isn't Wave Ocean lighting, this is Kingdom Valley lighting, since this is still the demo. Probably TGS. Nah. TGS 05 was the tech demo, and TGS 06 was the Kingdom Valley demo, where you could play as Sonic, Shadow, and Silver in Kingdom Valley. But for a Wave Ocean exclusive demo, I mean, maybe at TGS, but I haven't found any evidence to support that at the moment. A lot of people said, oh yeah, that was playable in a supermarket at like EB Games kind of thing. I was like, what? How does that even happen? So maybe I just haven't done my research or whatever, but yeah, supermarkets and EB stores, EB Game stores. Yeah, that's the thing. But can you see the obvious change in the physics? The difference between retail is that retail snaps into place, whereas the demo physics kindly curves into place. And okay, again, while the glitch still does exist, and it shouldn't exist, you can see a more smooth transition with the physics compared to, again, what it actually was in the final product being snappy physics, because snappy is the best form of physics anyone could hope for. Except not really. The reason why I'm showing this is because I seriously want to get these physics into the original game. Like, I actually wanted to get this mod more than I wanted to get the homing attack spam, and that's saying something because a lot of people, including myself, did want to get the homing spam for a while. And the main reason why I do want to just, get these physics into retail is because, okay, while it visually looks better, it actually does affect a large portion of gameplay. And it might not look it, but it actually does. I have a theory, too. The theory is that if I port rotation physics, the physics that I just showcased, to retail, I have a hunch that Knuckles and Rouge will be able to jump off the walls with these physics applied. Because I know how the physics work, because it basically changes your gameplay to where you are angled. It's not like it just visually changes it. And the way Knuckles and Rouge work when they try to jump off a wall is that they jump where they immediately are on the collision. So the fact that rotation physics kind of changes your positioning to an area that no collision even exists at means that if you jump, you are likely to just push off. Or even if you don't push off, you would at the least jump up, But yeah, I'm really hyped to see how this would look in retail. So I'll keep trying, and hopefully one day we'll be able to pull this off. It's funny you should actually mention Rivals. I was planning on tackling a video with Rivals 2 multiplayer, since recently I got a second PSP, so I can finally complete my infamous card collection. Woo! It only took me 10 freaking years. I can't tell you how often I would play Rivals 2 and just wonder, when am I going to get the cards? Because you can't actually get all the card collection, and I freaking love that game, so that hurt even more when, I was a big fan of the game, but couldn't complete it. like, completing it is one thing, but when you realize that you can get custom outfits only by getting it done in multiplayer, that stings, man. That's like, whew. That's like just as bad as, you know, getting Metal Sonic in All-Stars Racing by connecting to Xbox Live, you know. But at least, yeah, with that, you know, it was more possible. You didn't need a second Xbox. But, yeah. Over editing one. I could do it now if you want. Nah. Yeah, I think Rivals, the Rivals series in general, was the first and only Sonic game, or games, that I played that I actually admired Sonic in 2D. Like, that easily is like the best Sonic game to me in 2D. Granted, the classic physics are a little more polished, but there was a lot of things I liked that Rivals did. It just got a lot of things right, in my opinion. Love Rivals 1 and 2. Same. I was always hoping that they'd release a Rivals 3. Like, everybody, you know, says, oh, we all want SA3. Me, on the other hand, I was busy going, hey, I want Rivals 3. You know? Don't you just find it odd that they never released the third game, aside from maybe Sonic 3 and maybe Sonic Advance 3, but that those, like, two aside, and maybe some others that I'm forgetting, they haven't actually released any third sequel for, like, any other, like, series. Think about it. They didn't release Sonic 3 for iOS. They didn't release Sonic 4 Episode 3. They didn't release Sonic Adventure 3. I'm probably forgetting others, but can you see the pattern? Do I even need to explain? Oh yeah, by the way, some of you might have already seen, but Shadow can do this in the demo. Just endlessly Chaos Spear. And instead of going down, he goes up. That's like totally not game breaking. That's like, I don't even know. I think something similar can happen in Sonic Boom with Knuckles' pausing glitch. Except you pause. With this, you just do it. Oh, man. And, like, yeah, you can even homing attack endlessly, except you can't move, so that's interesting. I don't know why that happens. Because I don't even think in the actual demo you were restricted. So I don't know what's the dealio there. Oh, yeah, and if I hold down the A button, this happens because unused attacks are cool. Episode 3 was actually planned. So I heard. They love to cancel third installments. Don't ask me why. Rivals 3, that's what I was thinking of, that I didn't even list, even though I listed it first. No. Get into some P25. This. Notice me. I noticed you. Hopefully that's good. Oh, yo, what is up, Michael GT? How are you going today? Where am I going? Ascension. Yada, 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 yada. So, I'm not sure what I'll be editing today, because I never really planned on anything super major. But still, having said that, there is something on my mind. Aside from XEX mods, I'm considering tackling the robots because I did cover them. I tried to make them a little bit more overpowered. Not to the point that it was like overkill, but so they actually seem like a threat. You know? Hashtag spoiler alert, gamer guy. Not that I care. Where'd you get your modded Xbox from? I literally looked up the closest area that does mods for consoles, and regardless of the distance, I covered it, and they did it, and yay, here I am. Why I called P25? I don't know. I mean, there's only one reason, but I don't know if I should say it out loud. I mean, yeah, you guys could probably figure it out. Yeah, I won't tell you guys because it's kind of obvious, but I'll leave that to you guys. Because of Mania. I mean, that's cool and all, but Mania's out. Mania Plus is almost out. So, chop chop, hurry up, Sonic 3. It won't happen. Like, I'd be very surprised if it does. And if it does, I'm glad, because I'll stream the fuck out of that, honestly. Like, have you guys actually seen, like, the concept trailer? Because the amount of content that is, like, different, it's like, oh my god. Because I'm not a huge fan of Sonic 3, but I can easily imagine that all of the Sonic 3 fans would love to play this, like, alternate version. See, I can understand that too, for the hate of episode 1 and 2. Still, it's like, okay, but at least finish what you started, you know? Like, what if people hated Sonic 1 and 2? What, they're gonna freaking not do Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Imagine that. Sonic wouldn't have even taken off if that happened. Like, son. Yeah, the tech demo did actually look pretty good. Must admit. Yeah, that definitely would be cool, but while that would be like probably the biggest wish any like classic Sonic fan might have that to happen to Mania. I don't know. I don't think anything like that would happen, or at least as of now. Like maybe they'll come back to like Sonic 1, 2, and 3, but like as a separate port. They might like pull an Insane Trilogy on us and remaster Sonic 1, 2, and 3. And if they're greedy, they might go, hey, Sonic and Knuckles is DLC, pay us and you can get it. Or if they're real generous, they'll just chuck it in because why not? But I have a feeling that, if they were going to do this, they'd probably pull a Crash Team Racing and just not include it. But then again, I could be wrong. Nah, shit. Yeah, but see, the reason why they wouldn't release an SA3 is because it's like you said, that's their last resource. And they wouldn't use something like that because if they use their trump card, that's it. There's nothing keeping the fans from being the fans, I mean, there are fans out there that will stick around for, like, future Sonic games. That much is certain. But at the same time, there is a huge amount of Sonic fans out there just waiting for SA3 and only SA3. So if they go ahead and use their trump card and just release SA3, good or bad, doesn't matter what it is. Point is that they've used it. It's an official title, and yeah, that either way you slice it, it's not gonna be a pretty. Like, some people might love it, some people might hate it, but I imagine a large portion of the community would drop down after an SA3 would be released. You guys excited for Team Racing? Wait, hold up. Did Team Racing actually get announced? Is that a legit thing? I mean, this is the first I'm hearing of it. I haven't actually played Team Racing, so I can't really say, hey, I'm hyped kind of thing, because, then people will wait for SA4. Yeah, true. I feel like at this point there'd be more like, oh, remaster SA1, 2, and 3, next gen consoles with better physics, anti-06 physics, or something like that, The community's so random. Dude, that hitbox though. Oh, Team Sonic Racing. What was the question? You guys excited for Team Racing? Am I excited? I mean, me personally, no. Honestly, nothing about it really just makes me go, oh my god, that's amazing. The car models do look quite impressive, I must admit, but I can't picture that being a Sonic game. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, what the hell, why are you siding with Sonic R? But to me, Sonic R seems a bit realistic. Okay, maybe not for every character, but Sonic is like the fastest thing alive, right? So it only makes sense why he wouldn't be the one using a car. Okay, other characters, yeah, I get that. They can use a car. But even then, I could see an exception to characters maybe like Silver or Shadow. Silver, obviously, he's got his psychokinesis, so that's covered. Shadow, he's got his skaters, so he can kind of speed up. And who knows, maybe that brings a whole new level to the table of obstacles. Have power-ups that allow the shoes to go faster or something. Or even the opposite, power-ups that other opponents could use against Shadow or characters with fast shoes that slow them down or something, Why do we even care about cars? I mean, I don't. Cars are cool looking, but again, not in a Sonic game. Yeah, if Sonic drives a car, that doesn't... Yeah, it just doesn't work, Because Sonic's gameplay is supposed to be like a car, almost. He's supposed to go fast. Crush 40's coming back, though. This is for Team Sonic Racing, right? Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. Because, I love their music. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I do look forward to what they are going to bring to the table, but, Be right back, no worries. Any updates on the V4 Supers? No, actually, because I've been really busy with another super mod. Yeah, if you guys read in the title, I did actually add a hashtag ShadowLagness, and what that's supposed to indicate is, coming up soon is actually going to be the 10th anniversary for the very first Sonic 06 modification ever made, which to me, you can imagine, is quite kind of special. So I've basically been trying to organize a Supersonic video and just get a lot of things organized for that. And on top of that, I've also been working on perfecting another super mod that I started to try to recreate a while ago, actually, but I kind of stopped because, if I'm honest, it was really complicated because there was no download links available, and I had to base this recreation literally off of videos, and you can imagine I'd have to be pausing, I'd have to be finding animation names, replacing other animations. It was a real drag, but I managed, and I'm glad that I managed. But I will show that mod off. Yeah, it's nothing too special because it's I don't know. You'll see what I mean, but yeah, the animation replacements are a bit interesting. I'll say. I'll let you guys decide on what you guys think on the animations, but yeah, you'll see what I mean. Yeah, they just don't really fit. Like why is Shadow floating and these guys aren't? Like, huh? Do you see what I mean? There was like some of the animation decisions were a bit odd. An interesting experience, of course, but from a critical standpoint, I can't really see why half of the animations that were used would be used for a super mod, you know? Like half of these, pretty much all of these animations that you see that are normal Sonics, you can kind of go, okay, fair enough, you can't really win because, you know, he's using the normal animations and he doesn't have the super quills floating up, so you can't really win with that. Fair enough. But you see other things like the homing attack animation being different, the jump up animation, which only like lasts for about a second. Yeah, just like little things like that, you know. And I get that back then there wasn't actually a lot of explanations as to what animations were, so maybe that's part of the reason. It's probably part of the reason why half of the animations weren't really supposed to be the ones that we see. But yeah, I spent a lot of time trying to recreate this. It was exhausting, if I'm honest, but I managed, and I got total recreation, and I'm proud of that. So now that this pack is finally complete, I can actually move on now to version 4, so I am looking forward to coming back to that. But I had to put V4 on hold until I finished this mod, which, yeah, I just finished last month, and then I had to worry about the first mod anniversary, which, yeah, like I said, is coming up in a few days. So yeah, after that is all over, I can kind of relax, then I can come back to V4 so soon, very soon. But no, it should be good. I'm looking forward to coming back to it. But see, this is what I was talking about as well. Like, again, why is Sonic rubbing his belly on a grinding rail, and why is he posing when he tricks? Yeah, okay. I mean, look at the bright side. At least this, yeah, when he grinds, at least this explains how he got his, you know, no hair there. Kind of shaved it off when he was doing tricks or something. I'll see if I can get a better close-up. Camera. Camera. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see? You can see, like, the little patch of fur that he freaking cut off. See what I mean? It's like, oh god. So that's how that happened. Kind of, not really. Oh yeah, and this has a glitch if you use the gems, because glitches are tight. Yeah. More evidence that this was kind of ripped off of Shadow Lag's mod, even though it was claimed that this was created from the ground up when, yeah, let's be real, kind of wasn't. But animation swaps, yeah, they definitely are original, but aside from that, not really. Why does Rivals have 06 voice clips? Because they got lazy. I don't know. I kind of wasn't surprised when I heard 06 lines. What I was surprised to hear was Silver's death sound, because you hear Sonic's death sound, it's the same as Sonic when he falls in the water. Same thing for Shadow, same thing for Knuckles. Silver, on the other hand, he has a completely different one. It sounds even worse. Yeah, I don't want to get into it too much, but if anybody can like find a clip of it, yes, do feel free to post it, because it's kind of, yeah, it's that. It's interesting. But, yeah. I don't know what they were thinking, but I guess they were experimenting with Pete Capella. Didn't really know how they wanted him to sound. I look forward to seeing your work. Thanks, man. Very much appreciated. Dark Sonic canon. So many people make the Dark Sonic reference when I use gems with super mods. I can definitely see why, because, you know, you definitely do go dark. But, I believe we actually did, once upon a time, try to cover an actual legit Dark Super mod, but I forget if that actually took off. Because, I think there was one problem that we ran into, so it would be good to come back to it. Found the clip but can't post it? Okay. Maybe post it on Discord and I'll link it in chat. Unless a moderator beats me to it. Dark Sonic isn't canon? Yo, what? But Chris is canon? How does that work? Are we just gonna exclude the Meta X series and just be like, hey, this happened, season 1 and 2 happened, but then everybody died when they went in the portal and nothing happened after. Yeah. Meta X, what are those? Cosmo, what are those? It's partially canon. That's sad. Like, I don't care how bad the Meta X series was. I lived through it. And granted, while it's not the best season out of the 3, it was still content, and I still enjoyed it, even though I didn't enjoy it as much. Well, basically, after season 3, everyone had some sort of amnesia. No. You're supposed to say it the way Takashi was. So basically, everyone like had amnesia. Brand new experience. Chris is trash. I mean, a lot of people have mixed thoughts on Chris. Because I remember when I first saw Sonic X, I thought, oh yeah, this guy could be someone. But, actually, no, I wasn't even watching Sonic X when I knew of the character. Because I remember I saw the animated series and I was like, oh, what's this about? You know, like, what's going on here? And I thought, oh yeah, he kind of looks annoying. But then I actually watched it and I thought, yeah, he's not too bad. But, you know, after a while, it kind of got to me and I was like, oh, Tails must have gotten cloned. Like, whoa, when did this happen? So, thanks for posting that. I'll link that now. But I'll play it out loud. Oh my god, it's even worse than I remember. But yeah, it's like that is it. It's just yeah. Again, compare that to Earth 6. Like seriously, he sounds like he's having fun when he's dying. I don't know. It's just like whoa, son, where did this come from? What is up, Samuel? Are you excited for Sonic Mania Plus on Tuesday? Yes and no. Yes and no. There are some things that I am hyped about, and there are some things that I'm kind of like, is that necessary? But I will still pick it up. I don't know if I'll stream it because so far people haven't been too fussed about me streaming it or not. So for that matter, I probably won't. But again, it really depends. If people are like, no, stream it, I might do it. I might cover it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Exactly. No. Like, why? Again, I know they were like probably trying to experiment because, you know, his voice in 06 was kind of interesting, so they wanted to make him sound more legit. So they actually did that in a amazing Kappa way. So the special move is torture. Inverting the controls? I mean, I didn't hate it. Because it doesn't even last for that long. Like, it depends. If you're actually trying to play when it happens, yeah, it probably is torture. But if you're like me, I just put the controller down or the whole PSP down and waited for those green particles to just vanish, and then I would continue. Because at least that way I wouldn't accidentally run off and kill myself. Instead, I would just stand idle and wait for the time to pass. You know? As you probably would in probably a speedrun. Also, yeah, have I mentioned these animations are cool? Because these animations are cool, Kappa. Nah. They're interesting, I got to admit. Like, some of them are like, whoa, what the hell? And some are like, oh yeah, it's not too bad. Like this Chaos Attack, for example, that is in retail, but it's like the final Chaos Attack, but it's applied to every Chaos Attack animation. The first all the way to the last. And I can't even Chaos Spear because reasons. I thought it locks on. I really did. Maybe it should lock on. I haven't played Shadow, so I wouldn't know, but I can kind of picture it locking on. Gotta admit though, these animations are actually pretty good. Some are a bit like, whoa, this is kind of trash, but this, yeah, these animation swaps actually do get a lot of things right. Specifically the jump and land animation, they're actually pretty accurate to how they would perform if this did become a legit mod. Yeah, hell, even the like Chaos Spear, for example, things like that, they're pretty accurate. Just reversed, and then it's actually legit perfect. Welcome back, SDH. Chaos Controllers, Shadow Ability, No 6 win. Congratulations! You are literally the 7th person that has asked me. I'd like to say this month, but we're in the next month. Ever since I uploaded that Chaos Blast video, I got a lot of people after that going, hey, do Chaos Control, hey, do this. Nothing wrong with that, but you can imagine my delight. Or that too, can you make Rainbow Gem work? But, yeah, Unity counts on it, but console-wise, yeah, just yeah, patience, please. Shadow the Hedgehog 206 1. If you really think about it for a second, because while 06 is like a reboot, discluding that fact for a second, if you really think about it, 06 is actually kind of a Shadow game. Not a Shadow sequel by any means, but it kind of is a Shadow game. Because the main character feels like Shadow, since it focuses mainly on him. The main villain is like after Shadow, pretty much. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. Mephiles kind of, is the more menacing villain that actually has, more of a mind than Eggman with how to be a villain. Trying to get, characters to join the dark side kind of thing. Kind of it is a sequel. Yeah, of course, but yeah, only discluding the fact that it was supposed to be a reboot. Don't cry. I'm not crying. I can't cry. I mustn't. Cuddle me. Otherwise my tears will co-flate. The flames inside me. Black Doom Best. I should play that. Why do we hear Mario Kart music in the background? Because Mario Kart music is tight. I don't know. I have a playlist on, so I kind of just let it roll into whatever it plays. Also, yeah, you guys are going to have to tell me what you guys think about the animation swaps. Because I'm very curious. Because while I didn't create them, I'm just kind of curious about, aside from me, like what other people think about it. Good, bad, mediocre. It's probably better to review the whole thing. Do I have custom particles? Probably not. Yeah, Silver's animations are pretty interesting, I think. Yeah, they're the more interesting out of the whole bunch, I reckon. There's a lot of like different normal Silver animations and a lot of different Super Silver animations. Like I'm pretty sure this one right now is a normal Silver animation, but it's applied to a different state. Or how about this? Like that's a Super Silver animation. The jump up is a Super Silver animation. That, I think, yeah, no, that definitely is a Super Silver animation. But this, on the other hand, you would think is a Super Silver animation, but it's not. It's actually a extended teleport dash animation, except it's extended because it doesn't end. Because that makes sense. That is probably the most annoying animation out of this entire mod. The pimp slap in the air kind of thing. Because, if you haven't noticed, it actually takes a while to end. And, yeah. Because of that, you're in the air and you can't move until the animation ends, I might also add. You can imagine, trying to move out of areas you don't want to fall down to. Whoops. Come back, my ball. Trying to remember how I set this thing up. Because I can do it normally, but I try to do it a faster way. So when and if I want to tackle Silver speedruns, I should probably, get good at some of these tricks. It's kind of more like it. But I want you to go this way. No, this way. No. 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 What is it? Oh my goodness. What is it actually doing? This is like trying to tame the freaking Omnidroid. Ah, even looks like it. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, yo, what? I didn't know you could do that. Yo, guys, look at this. I just depleted all of that, right? Look at my gauge. Look at my gauge. I'm gonna purposely kill myself, but I'm gonna try and survive. I'm gonna deplete my gauge to 0. Then I'm gonna tap the action button. I'm not gonna hold it. Notice how it recharges? I legit thought you had to hold down the action button for that. So it actually doesn't matter as long as the animation is long enough. Whoa. How did I not know that? Let's go. Very interesting, actually. So it's not so much how long you hold it, but rather how long the animation is. Damn. Actually, yo, I wonder if I can get to the end with this. I'll try not to, like, hold down the button. But yeah, this animation is pretty long. I won't lie. Oh, I held it down. No. I hate doing that. Hashtag shadow lagness. I mean, I did explain. How do we mod this game? I want to know how to do Sonic game. I mean, I don't mod every Sonic game, so yeah, I wanted to mod Unleashed for a time, but I don't even know how to do that. You just need tools. That's the biggest priority. Because if you don't have tools, you can't get anywhere with any game. And it really just depends how big the community is, because, you know, you're going to at least need a coder to crack formats to make it moddable. Because without coders, you know, modding's going to go nowhere, unfortunately. And oh boy, do I know that too well. But, hey, yo, what is up, Nicole? How you going today? What did I miss this time? Nothing major, nothing major. Just been showcasing some of the adjustments to P25, as well as this super mod that I recently finished. This is actually supposed to be a recreation. It's not like I legit created this animation swap. Which is why I'm kind of curious about what people think about the animation swaps. Since, you know, some people might actually like the radical changes with animations being different. But if you're like me and kind of look for the more appropriate super animations being applied to the appropriate states, you might kind of look at this mod as like, oh, okay, that's an interesting perspective of what animations could look like for different states, but I wouldn't say it's the best animation to use. Oh, crap. I'm trying to get the ETD to work, but not as good. Hey, half of them? What, the animations, really? Well, fair enough, I guess. What kind of tools will I need to use? Well, I mean, do you want to mod this game for starters, or is it just any Sonic game, or... Because if you're planning on modding this game, it depends, like, what kind of mods you want to make, too, because, like, if you just want to do custom, like, audio, you'd need tools for, like, XMA and CSB. If you wanted to just, do, what's it called, gameplay edits, you just need a Lua tool. And what else? I'm forgetting something else. I'd like to say a PKG tool, but I'm not entirely sure about that one just yet. Sorry, don't hold me to that. Oh, no, Sonic games. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Like the animations. Cool beans. Some of them just don't fit. Yeah, I do agree with that. Because maybe not for Super Silver, but like Sonic specifically, when you see things like the Super Sonic like Run or fly, or even the goal result animation for things like grinding, it just doesn't really seem like an appropriate swap, or at least in my opinion. Sonic Colors for the Wii. I mean, you definitely would need tools, that much is certain, but, see, I don't mod colors, so I wouldn't really know exactly what to do for that. And I'm dead. See, that's why I don't like that animation, because I can't levitate out of that, so it makes it tricky. And I know I'm kind of just asking for it going outside, but I'm a risky player. See, it happened again. I did that really early, but I still didn't get it. Yeah, stuff I'll take this way. See if I can get ACD from here. Oh snap, we got him. Yeah, the animation seriously is really long. Did you know 6 was supposed to come out for the Wii? I guess. I was kind of waiting for someone to say, did you know Sonic 06 was supposed to be released for the PC? But, yeah. Because I remember there was a poster that actually like, legit say this. Like, I did a Twitch stream earlier, but I was watching a video and people were like listing 06 facts, and they actually said that one of the reviewing sites actually gave 06 an 8, not because of the actual game that was released, but because what they reviewed they knew was bad, but Sonic Team specifically told them that don't worry about the load times and all the glitches because we're going to release a build that's more polished than that. So they like straight up lied to them, or they were actually going to release a build that, you know, obviously didn't get released. Either way, I think that's pretty interesting that they actually told like reviewers this kind of information. You know, it wasn't like someone random at E3 or a demo convention or anything like that. They actually told reviewers this. Like, son, for reals. Oh shit. There we go, got him. See, like that, the victory animation for that, it kind of snaps into place. Oh boy. But let's be real, what Sonic game isn't rushed? Like, to my knowledge, all Sonic games are rushed. It just depends how much they're rushed. 06 and Rise of Lyric are probably the most rushed. Even Mania, I felt like it did get a bit rushed out. I forget if they confirmed this or not, but I think they did actually. But they still wanted to, you know, keep on, you know, adding polish to it. Which they did, you know, that's why Mania Plus is a thing, you know? Yeah, okay, there you go, yeah, even Mania was. Yeah, that's that mod. Now, I'll actually tackle V4 just to kind of refresh my memory on what's to be edited, because I did a lot, but I think I paid more attention to tweaking Sonic to his finest. Yeah, Shadow and Silver, on the other hand, I definitely did do something, but it's still far from complete, even though it might look like it is close to completion. What if Sonic 06 was good? Isn't that the question of the day? I know it's an interesting take on character select animations, and I know a lot of people have said, hey, Sonic is way too close to the camera. But, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. This is why I kind of wish that we could, like, hex edit some XMM files to make Sonic go back a bit, or even the frickin' Lua files that controls the character selectness and put him back so it looks more ordinary to these two things. But yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I don't mind it. It's definitely not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. You know, so... Because at least that way it doesn't use the casual idle animations for the character select animations, because I don't really feel like the character select being the idle is a good animation. And I know you can't really use anything else, but that's why I use these animations to kind of fill in that gap of, hey, what if it looked like this? And, well, this is that mod. But yeah. But Volcano too lazy to mod. P25 is good. I mean, you're not wrong. That's why I wanted an endless release date. It gives me more time to not rush games like 06 was, you know. Why did I use that animation again? I should like totally use the damage animation for the Rainbow Ring eventually when I get the chance. I forget why we couldn't actually apply the gems, not gems, the particles to Shadow and Silver. Probably because they didn't like them. And what a real shame. Visual improvements. Please enlighten me. Do you want me to make it look like Jotaro's freaking amazing bloom, or even better, something else that I can't remember? Oh, you're just talking about the textures. I thought you were talking about, like, legit lighting. I know it's not the best grinding animation, but, like, what else could I possibly use? Like, yeah, sure, I could probably use freaking idle animations, but, like, can you actually picture that working? Like, what would the trick animation be then, you know? And there's the transformation. The bloom stuff is already looking good. Glad you think so, because I didn't want to, you know, oversaturate it like other mods. So, I really turned it down. It's not obvious, but it is present. The bloomness. Dude, that looks really freaking weird, because it doesn't even look like I'm homing attacking the spam with the spam, but it's like I am, you know? To some it might look obvious, but to some it might just look like I'm just jumping up there. True, flying would probably look a little bit better. I was actually considering that for a while, not like as an actual release or anything, but just to see what it would look like with every animation swapped with some sort of flying animation. But I just can't get over the fact that every animation, okay, would be a fly animation, but specifically the grinding being a fly animation. I just can't picture that being a good animation, but yeah. But at the same time, you don't want to use retail because then you don't have super quills, you know? So you can't really win. Well, that's if you're talking about V4, not V5. But anywho. Like I said, relax. The only kind of level and form of modding that you can currently help with, that I can think of anyway, would definitely be the XCX editing. And I know that you are contributing, and I do appreciate that tremendously. But yeah, just a little nibble here and a little nibble there. You know, just little bits here and there. All we need is knowledge, because the more the better. What's this? Oh, snap. Oh shit, I actually forgot to get back to that comment. Whoops, I feel bad now. I feel really bad. That adds pep mats to the textures, to be honest. Yeah, fair enough. The, what's it called? Yeah, like all the maps in 06 are kind of like, some are good, some are meh. But like the mirrored end maps, for example, they are just, yeah, like I said, some are good. But when you just see like things like images instead of actual reflections, it's like, oh, we're gonna play that game. Okay. When did this game come out? 06. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, sure. Yes, that gives more of a recovery time. See, this looks more like a top speed animation compared to this. This is cool, but when you light dash and see that, you go, yo, that is top speedness. But, which is, again, this is why I really feel proud about completing Sonic, because, yeah, technically Sonic is perfected. There's some very, very small things that I could probably fix up. Again, I noticed that the Rainbow Ring animation is okay at the moment, but I feel like it probably could be improved a bit more. See, yeah, things like that, for example, the victory animation. If I use retail, it'll look fine, but not only will the quills look messed up, not only will the quills look like retail, but they will actually look messed up. So the other way around. But, yeah, they actually will. I don't know why. Maybe it's the rig. Actually, yeah, it probably is the rig. But, something about the quills just look really messed up, specifically in the results animation for Mark Speed. For normal, it's not a problem because, you know, you're in the camera, but, you know, Mark Speed, different story. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to point out. I won't play the whole level, but, yeah, to those that didn't really notice, if you switch gems, you don't get the Dark Super Mod, so Rip Dark Super Mod. But on the flip side, you do get actual gem progression. There's no model deforming, and there's instead actual color confirmation that actually, I guess, tells you what color you're using, even though you could totally see what you're using HUD-wise, but oh well. Yeah, I think that's a bit of an improvement, though, for the gems, because while not perfect and not what I was exactly aiming for, it's something in the meantime. Also, nice camera. Woo. Would you consider using the original jump and homing attack animation? Oh, I definitely have. But the reason why I can't technically use that animation, or those animations, is because if I change the homing attack animation, it affects other animations, and that's really annoying when they pull those kind of stunts. Because I want to change, what's it called? The jump up animation, and instead, while it does edit the jump up animation, it also affects the purple gem ball animation and the homing attack ball animation. But aside from all that, I guess main reason why I'm not really using a ball animation is mainly because that's an original animation by a normal hedgehog with no super quills. So yeah, that's basically my case. That's the whole purpose of version 4, to replace every single animation that is used in gameplay with a super animation, regardless of how meh it might look. You know. And yes, even exclusive animations like grabbing a frickin' eagle or a Cerberus or a wyvern or a... Did I say eagle? Yeah, exclusive animations like that. Because while individual for a stage, you know, it's still an animation. It can still be viewed. When you see animations for, like, you know, TGSO5, different story, because you don't actually see them in gameplay. You don't need to swap that. But no matter how often you don't see an animation, if it's used at some point in the game, that will be replaced. Or at least that is the objective of version 4. That's a pretty cool animation, I reckon. Get a nice, juicy, infinite gauge happening too. I know a lot of people were after something like this. And I can see why, because, you know, it is definitely an impressive mod to have, you know, just with an infinite gauge. Because while it's not, you know, completely infinite, it's, I guess, the closest thing, you know, someone will actually get to an overpowered shadow with an overpowered gauge. Still not sure if I should actually release it like this, because it's not really the way I wanted it to play. But we'll see. But Shadow actually did have a lot of work put into him, but I'm not really sure if he's actually perfect though, because, yeah, there's some small things I could see changing, so yeah, I'm not really sure at the moment. Dude, I'm actually getting this glitch really consistently now, and that is freaking awesome, because I, like, used to never ever get this. I feel like I could almost speedrun Shadow's episode, I'm that confident. And now I can't even do this trick. God damn it. Come on. It's funny you should say that, Redlux, because that was the plan, to get custom super life icons, but the person that would be doing renders started not replying to my PMs, so I kind of had to put this on hold. I had custom super icons, didn't I? No. This is a question that needs to be answered. What? What the hell are the Chaos Emeralds and Forces? They died? I don't know. In DLC. I mean, yeah, true that. It's a shame that, you know, they never really actually tried to explain where the emeralds came from. Regardless if they're DLC or not. I feel like they deserve an explanation to how they got into the Forces timeline. Like, are they the same Chaos Emeralds from the Mania dimension, because they probably aren't, but it kind of would explain a lot. I just noticed this gauge actually takes like 10 years to freaking replenish. See, this is better for a pimp slap in my opinion. Why did I do that again? Oh my god, what is wrong with me? But see, you can see like little, very tiny details, like the player arc itself being the attributes. So like 999 rings. Yeah, like little small things like that are why this mod is still very, yeah, very work in progress territory. But I do look forward to coming back to this and releasing this, because at least that way I'll actually have an actual super mod that's released, not just by another creator, but by myself. Since, yeah, I would have created the mod. This actually does not want to work. Except not really. I think our old messages died. No. I just think you're thinking of something else, because there is no way in hell super render icons were a thing. I know they definitely were for another user, but even then, the only render that I'm thinking of is just Supersonic. Super Shadow and Super Silver never got done. Unless I'm really stupid and am forgetting something, but you can't find it, sir. Had it, I promise. I mean, fair enough, but I can't remember. It's as simple as that. Unless you, like, posted it in the dead spoof right server. Because, I mean, that's not impossible. But honestly, I can't remember. I can't even picture you doing something like that. Because texture editing, I just... No, it was like 2013? What? No way! Okay, now I even find that even more hard to believe now. Because, like, the only thing you did, to my knowledge anyway, was did animation edits. You used character tweaks, but only applied Sonic Shadow and Silver because supers, duh. And that's it. And in the video that you covered, you didn't even cover the player arc that was released. Thought that was kind of weird, but makes sense. But, yeah, to my knowledge, in that video, there was no live icons applied. Or even in the download itself. How could you not have released it? You Mo Pancho wannabe. No, I'm joking. Calm down. It wasn't included. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it definitely wasn't included because, you know, I would have it, you know. So yeah, that is V4. Heavy work in progress, even though it looks sort of complete. But actually, since we are talking about Redlax's supermod, I'll showcase that. But yeah, Redlax, if you ever do find the texture mod, I'll have to include it. Because it would be cool. I am a bit interested to see your take on, you know, super life icons, custom or not. Because I did do custom super life icons, but they didn't look a thing like this. Because they were facing the camera and they looked kind of cringeworthy. AKA my profile picture. From Whitespace from Generations. Because plot, that's why. Okay, now that makes me even more sad now. Why? Anywho, yeah, this is the version 3 supermod created by Redlax in chat. Well, if you don't include the character tweaks, but yeah, we didn't have Lua tools back then, so you can kind of understand. Animation-wise, it's better than Chaos Punishments, that's for sure. Yeah, yeah. I see a lot of like differences between Shadow Lags and Chaos Punishments. It feels like a merge of the two. This is like the first super mod that actually uses the walk animation, or uses the supersonic run animation for the walk animation. Because in Shadow Lags, he literally uses this animation, the idle. So I don't know, it just kind of seems weird seeing that. And this is also the first super mod that doesn't have a gem glitch that makes you look like Dark Supersonic. Instead, it makes you look like Supersonic is cosplaying Sonic. Woo! How cool's that? Our first consistent super mod. It's a miracle. Oh yeah, by the way, that reminds me. Someone was like, oh, can you get the rainbow gem to work? Boom. It's working. I'm playing super. Yeah, 100% legit. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Alright, where am I going? Let's change these. Oh yeah, this doesn't crash after 10 seconds. That's also a cool thing too. And I'm dead. I did change the walking to the idle, but you never released it? Dude, like, what? I'm not even gonna call that version 3.5. That doesn't even deserve to be called that. Showcased or not, man. I'm sorry. Clickbait! Yes, exactly. It's just yes. None. I forgot the none. None. There it is. I'm trying to think what other animations are actually different. Because aside from the walk, the jog, and the top speed running, and the idle, and the jump, what else is different? Because I don't actually think anything else is different. Because yeah, jump, idle, run and walk. Yeah, I don't think there is any other differences. And that's what I feel like a lot of modders do when they make super mods. They swap animations, but they don't know what the animations are or what they do. So they kind of either give up or they try but don't figure it out. And both reasons I totally understand, because I was at that point when I was doing version 4, which is why I haven't released it, because I actually want to complete it. I actually want to know what animations are. Oh, okay, so this animation is different. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Never mind. Here I thought the spring animation changed. Nope. Woo. Yeah, crap. He's shinier than the other mod? No. I mean, version 4 was way shinier because he had like more particles, but I'm just trying to think, what was the other mod that I put on before this? It was V4, wasn't it? No, but before that, then yeah, it was version 2, wasn't it? Yeah, 2. And that basically, no, even that doesn't use particles actually. Now that I think about it, because this doesn't use any super particles like at all. Shadow Lags does. Mine does too, but I also had to do some particle swapping to add even more super particles. But yeah, this and version 2 don't use any custom particles, nor lure particles. So maybe that's what you meant by shiny in terms of the model. The shader itself. Okay, yeah, you were talking about the model. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think eventually what would be cool is if I could change even the little things like, okay, life icon, like already mentioned, but like the loading screen hints, that would be pretty cool, I reckon. I know it's like a bit weird to do something like that, but I mean, come on, it's Sonic renders. Gotta wonder. I think, yeah, eventually it would be neat to do something like that. Like, it would be cool to do custom renders, but, you know, the people that can do renders, I feel like it would be too much of a hassle on them. Since, for one, we don't really have good animation converters, and two, it wouldn't really look accurate. Let's be real. Just a little bit better if I Photoshop the original to make it look like an actual super form, I imagine. But yeah, I'll have to look more into that. Maybe contact Nibrock. I actually did, but the only thing I got out of Nibrock was super life icons, yes, but once again, they were facing the camera. But in terms of the renders, I haven't asked about that, but I probably should. Though I'm not sure, because again, like I said, I can't really convert animations. And even though he might be able to like try and scale it off of the image, like the original like renders, it wouldn't be accurate. And in my book, I kind of want accuracy. I know that seems a bit harsh, but the more accurate, the more legit it's going to look compared to the original. So, what's different about this again? Idle, walk, and run. Okay. What is there? Is there anything else? No, like actually, I'm trying to figure out: is there anything else that's different? Because idle, walk, and run. I'm. Yeah. I'm trying everything. How about this? Nope. Harming attack? Nope. Rainbow ring? Nope. No, well. This is why I feel like Sonic gets more animation swaps. For not just, you know, anyone, but even, like, myself included. Like, you know, you guys saw version 4. My Super Sonic animations were more swapped around than Shadow and Silver's. Even though they did look a little bit more complete than, you know, what you would expect, but, you know... So sad about the Scratched 06 disc. Hello? Scratched 06 disc. Are you talking about the review build or something else that I missed? Also, what's up with my homing attack? Actually, fuck this, I'm gonna clip through here. Oh, about Unleashed Scratch Disc, I'm stupid. That has happened to me. I can't remember which game though. But, yeah, I have tried to play games that I enjoy, but, you know, games crashed. Also, let's go. Didn't even move. Box launch into the portal for the win. Let's go. Can we get it third try? That'd be cool. Because I think this is third try. Oh, snap. First try. Let's actually go. Dude, I am getting more consistent at this than, like, ever. That is awesome. Dude, I feel more and more confident now to speedrun this. I know, like, I'm comparing one strategy to an entire freaking campaign speedrun, but I think people underestimate just how much time that actually saves, for starters. And two, it's mainly the start of the speedrun that really kicks start if you want to continue it or or not. See, like, even the victory animations are retail, so I'm not sure what to think about that. Yeah, Super Silver actually feels a bit more complete than not just all the other characters in this mod, but even a lot of other mods that are in super form. So like Shadow Lags even, as well as like Chaos Punishments, because this, for the first time ever, actually uses a Super Silver idle animation, whereas the others are completely different. Like, I'm not even joking. If you compare it, Shadow Lags uses the original animation, Chaos Punishment uses the one of the grabby animations, so yay! So damn. It only took, what, 5 years, I think? What else is different? Idle, walk, and run. I hope that's not the only thing that's different. Oh, wait, no, it's not. This is different. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. I don't know what animation this is, but for, like, the action button, it's really freaking fast compared to everything else. And that is actually awesome. Oh, I almost jumped off of it. Damn it. I tapped too fast. Rip. So, I mean, it's an interesting idea to have the developers of Mania work on a modern game, but I still feel like that's not going to fill in the gaps because it's great what they can do, but it will all be meaningless if they can't get the classic physics to feel like, well, classic physics. Because too often, the developers at Sonic Team have fallen for the trap of, hey, let's try to make classic physics, and instead of doing that, they make, okay, you could kind of call it classic physics, but there's one little thing that just always seems to be forgotten. You want to know what that is? Momentum. And in very different variants of form, there is a bit of momentum for different parts of the physics, but for the main part of the physics and the most, I don't know, like the entire time that you use the physics which you expect momentum to exist, it doesn't exist, and that is why it's like it's all meaningless if you can't get momentum to work. What is my first mod that I created or that I put onto 06? your own made mod. Well, I recreated a mod as my first actual created mod. So I don't know if you consider recreating someone else's work, even though I technically recreated it. Yeah, if you consider that, then yeah, my first mod was a recreation. But if you mean like original created, it would probably be, I think, version 4? It wasn't the first mod I released, because obviously it's not even released, but yeah, my first actual mod released was the Mathless mod, but I made version 4 way before that. Well, technically, we all were noobs, since there was no tools, and technically there is no tools nowadays. You can do a lot of stuff with, very minimal tools, but it's not enough stuff to, what needs to be done. Which is why I'm hoping that, in the future, we will get more tools that will open up more possibilities. That was better than you. Well, I mean, that kind of is true. Actually, no, that definitely was true. I mean, I actually was asking you the questions, but then you went dead. And I was like, I've got nobody. But then I was like, oh hey, who's this Xenia guy? He must have version 1. That's what I've been looking for like ever. Hey, Nami 8. Do you have version 1? No, I just downloaded Shadowlag Super Mod. Oh, okay. Do you have Lure tools? Can you help me recreate it? And boom. Actually, how we going here? What the dickens is this? Macro. Can't believe I didn't even see that. That was better than Nanami. Fair enough. And yeah, that is the Relax Super Mode. So now we head on over to this. I'm going to play this cutscene so you guys get an understanding on how cutscenes look with the super mods. I mean, it's sort of predictable how they would look. Of course, if you know how, models work in this game. Again with the memes. Shh. Oh hey, this finished. It's a miracle. Can I close it? Probably. So yeah, basically that's how it looks. I mean, nothing really impressive to see. And for a time, it was interesting in the day. And, you know, all of us that saw that was kind of like, oh, yeah, you know, that's cool, but, you know, I wonder if it's possible to fix that to make it actually look like the whole thing is Superform. But in the version 5 mod, on the other hand, all of the requirements that make a super mod have been met. Be they face, be they quills. At least this way we can recreate, you know, the kiss scene. Because we needed supersonic models. Now we got them. Well, technically, that's not Supersonic's face. The face model. You can even see the obvious difference if you really look for the differences. It's just the shader was applied. Hashtag face supermodel rig when. But yeah, I hope I'm not the only one that thinks this does look pretty freaking badass. But yeah, I don't know why. Just yeah, that looks really badass. That's how a super mod should look. Legit animations with the quills, or at least in my opinion. But it's a heavy work in progress, so I won't go into it at the moment, anyways. Oh, yo, what is up, Bees? How you going today? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I did it. I remember. Oh, you talking about the face models? Yeah, fair enough. More whitish. Hmm. Don't know. I imagine it can be done, but yeah, you'd have to edit the shaders, I think. That's good. Ah, cheers. You're gonna make the code options for Shadow. Yeah, God, see, that's a tough one because technically, Shadow's quills don't really go up in 06. If you compare the two, it's really the animations that make them go up. The difference is that, yeah, Sonic's animations, I don't know, something about it just, it's more obvious with Sonic and Silver, but with Shadow, there's like no... Yeah, the animations don't make it look like Super Quills because they're kind of... I guess they're kind of already in that same position almost. because they don't really have like actual quill physics. Well, actually, no, that's not true. But like in the actual like final boss, there's no super quill physics. Whoops. God damn it! Why did I do that? Dude, I actually need to like really heavily change the lock on. Always that one enemy. I don't know why, but I was heavily considering for a time maybe using the model, the shadow model that appears in one of the cutscenes before Mephiles turns into Solaris. Because yeah, in the previous cutscene, we see a shadow model that's actually different to the original. It's when he has no rings on, so I was thinking, yeah, maybe that'd work for a nice addition to the super mod. Whoops. These animations are the Tokyo Game Show 2005 animations, so yeah, these were in the games files. I just swapped them around. I wouldn't say they're better by any means. Some kind of look better, but all of them as a whole, I kind of do prefer retails, just slightly. Yeah, I should probably get into editing the robots pretty soon, because again, it's really hard to get motivated to actually try editing these Lua files, mainly the robot Lua files. It's just they're really complicated, mainly because I haven't even tackled them. I have seen a few videos. It actually does look quite promising. It's just a real shame that I can't run emulators. But then again, I'm not really a PC gamer, so it doesn't really affect me that much. But it is still really cool to see just how how much you could like fix the frames compared to the console versions. But no, it looks lit. Which is why I'm hyped for the emulator with a 06, because to me the way I see it, while visually it's not as impressive as Xenia is, the frames and just the way it runs at the moment, I feel like it could be more superior than Xenia. I don't know, something about it. Don't like TGS05 animations at all. Yeah, I can understand that. Fair enough. The best part is, too, theoretically speaking, 06's best port that was ever released was the PS3 version, because while there's longer loads and more slowdown, it's a more later version of 06 that actually does have glitch fixes. Most notable would be when you red gem and die in multiplayer, it would speed up the game on the 360, which isn't present in the PS3 port. Or even the like loop-de-loops, they aren't lock-onable when they are on the 360 port. So yeah, little things like that. TGS and them suck. Oh, come on. There's going to be some that, you know, people like. Like, most of them aren't really the best. I get that. I do. But, I'm trying to think. Yeah, see, like this jogging one. To me, this jogging animation looks better than the original jogging. You know? Idle, walk. Yeah, I get those. Why people might not like those. But the jogging, I actually think looks pretty cool. Looks better, in my opinion. Oh, really? Interesting. But yeah, it makes sense. Wait, what? Stream died? Uh, hold up. You still on? I'm not uploading anything. It's back? Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say, yeah, I'm not uploading anything. Usually that happens if, yeah, I'm uploading a video or anything YouTube related. Gotta love the stream buffers. I wonder if that happens more on YouTube than on Twitch, because yeah, it doesn't really seem to happen often on Twitch, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, still a tad bit overpowered, but yeah, with adjustments, it can be tweaked. But you know, since he is a new character to the game and to the series at this point in time, when they released this, I don't think it hurts to have him a bit overpowered. I mean, come on, you know, you use telekinesis, so eh. I mean, that's just me anyway. By the way, I know a lot of people might have already known about this, but what do we all think about the progression with Kingdom Valley? Because, yeah, I have added a small progression as you continue from section 1 to 4. So I was hoping to kind of merge some of the elements from both the beta and the original. Because I didn't want to remove the original, since I actually kind of like the idea of having a cloudy Kingdom Valley. But at the same time, I did like the idea of a daytime Kingdom Valley. So I thought, you know, why not merge the two? Because at least this way it kind of builds up to the fourth section being all, I don't know, C-split and all. Lighting is really meh, in my opinion. Yeah, it definitely needs tweaking. Maybe it's a bit too dark, but This mod is like an entire 06 pack. It's supposed to change a lot of things in 06. Mainly fix all the issues, or at least as much as I can at this point. But yeah, currently the differences, I guess, would be the attributes, the HUDs, the lighting, Sonic's. I guess you could say model, because technically the shaders do change, or have changed. The physics slightly, not by a lot, but yeah, little things like faster homing attack and bound movement to kind of replicate SA2. Small physics changes like those. But yeah, I've been working on this project for quite a while, but there's still so much more to add. But yeah, in the meantime, little tweakings here and there. Hey, cheers. Wait, what? You typed Kappa and it gave you a mood emote? What? Why does that work? Alright, am I gonna get it this time? Yeah, I got him. Nice. Oh. That's not gonna make it. God damn it. That's supposed to be faster. And it technically is, but yeah, I guess it is risky. But I definitely need to change this skybox back, because so many people think it's supposed to be like a daytime skybox when it's actually supposed to be like a water texture. But yeah, I need to change that back. Actually, the reason why the draw distance is out is because I'm using Rad's Hedge Edit tool. I've used it to like change the placement, so it's just a tad bit different to the original. But for some reason, yeah, using the tool heavily changes the draw distance for all the objects. How'd you do chain jump animation work in progress? Video editing at its finest. Should I do a White Acropolis? Yeah, I'll do White Acropolis. So I'm actually kind of curious if I can get the glitch with this mod, since some small portions of the physics have changed. Let's see if I can actually make it through all of White Acropolis without touching the ground. Shall we? I'll probably stuff up somewhere, but gotta wonder. This is why you don't make characters overpowered. Oh snap. Let's go. Oh really? You can change it? Damn. And I touched the ground, rip. Flora's lava confirmed. Every kid's imagination. Whoops. Yeah, I feel like it's actually a little bit harder to pull this off. Maybe because I am faster, but I don't know. Yeah, it probably is the speed. It's because I was slower the last time around. Gave me more time to kind of almost react to when I need to do it. But never mind, still got it. Got him. Yeah, I need to come back to editing the vehicles because that was something that I wanted to do for a while, and I technically did make a start, but yeah, it didn't really take off because there is so many curves that they really just don't make sense. You just have to edit them and see what they do. Red lax. Do I need to remove moderation a second time? You tell me, man. Oh, that's right. I forgot I had this sliding. That's why YouTube chat sucks. Wait, I thought you liked YouTube chat. Unless I'm thinking of someone else. Wait, you can't cancel timeout or ban? But Twitch you can? Ban can be cancelled. Fair enough. Maybe I can do it. I mean, let's see. Oh wow, I can't. Dude, that's like actually cool but stupid. I'm actually gonna buy a new mouse ASAP. Screw this. While you're at it, go buy me a new 360 controller. I'm waiting for the Discord messages. Oh, here they are. Woo! Wait. What's this? What are y'all? That's not cool at all. Yeah, especially if you can't, you know, use a mod command. Yeah, because I know you can do that on Twitch. Damn. Like, I'm not gonna say, hey guys, go head over to Twitch, but just saying. It's, yeah, it's interesting. Please don't lag. Please don't die. Okay, die. I need to get good. Oh, man. How long have we actually legit been going for? 2, 3. See, now that's some speed. Oh. Love this game. Fair enough. I know the feeling. Let's see, how are we going over here? See if I can actually complete this as Blaze for a change. Okay, maybe I'll start work on P25 scripts again. Fair enough. Sounds good. How good is P25 Blaze? As good as retail. Like find out. Ah. I'm trying to pull off this trick, but it ain't really working out. There we go. I just gotta hope that it lasts for a while. Otherwise, I'm screwed. '06 Night Project when? Months ago? I mean, no, like, actually, I have already done that. For reals. Bit late. Bit late with the questions. Already done, exactly. Dude, where were you when you went offline? Where were you? Where did you go? Whoa. And that's gonna end in a matter of seconds, boom. Because I can pull the first strat off, it's the second one that's a tad risky. Give Blaze the spin attack from Rush. I mean, I wouldn't mind giving her the spin kick, but what's whoa that okay? No, that's actually not fair. Come on, really? I clipped. Whoa, shit. Hang on. Ah, crap! I'm so bad. I used to be really good at this, but now I'm just meh. I feel like her grinding is like really stupid fast, like compared to every character. And I don't know why. This is the part where I get a game over. God damn it, this game. Yeah, it's kind of more like it, but I don't feel like that's going to make the time. Unless it does, but it probably won't. Oh snap, it made the time. The comebacks if I make this. Oh snap, let's go. 0 lives. Still made it. Just missed that S rank. Damn. I could kind of picture a glide ability on Blaze. back, boys. I might be right back myself. Yeah, I'll start a new game. So that way we can get into the vibes. Yeah, alright, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, how we all going? Let me just get rid of these notifications really quickly. What's this? Gliding. Oh. That kind of looks like it already exists. Oh wait, you don't mean the fire tornado thingy. You mean after that. Interesting. Very interesting. Also, yeah, I did know about the Town A texture. It's as if the frickin' guy was supposed to be a part of the console. Like, damn, son. Well, this looks like you're in for the win. Let's go. I might mod these abilities really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Yeah, so nothing really impressive here because this lighting is good, but the skybox obviously doesn't fit it. So there's that. There is this though that is a bit recent, which, in my opinion, makes Hub Worlds more enjoyable. Hey, I said no memes. Actually, since you asked, let me make sure that it's actually releasable. Because I will come back to this mod probably when there's a new update. Yeah, it's not finished. I can just tell immediately because there would be a logo. There's no logo, so rip. It's cool, you can actually see the particles, like, looking all legit now. You don't really get to see it like that, technically. Team Patrol for the win. Gotta admit though, this does look pretty lit. But maybe it's a bit too dark. would say that I can try to finish Night Project, but I have to finish my projects first. I mean Nanami. Night Project is kind of already finished. Again, the reason why I don't want to release it just yet is because I need a freaking logger, and I know it's like something as basic as a logger to complete the project, but if it was sending it to a friend, then absolutely, but the fact I actually want this to be in a video release means, you know, I want to kind of jazz it up a bit, have a bit of a logo to indicate, you know, what mod this is, you know. Oh my god, I still survived. Let's go. Backwish Relay Production has a long day-night cycle. I mean, that was technically confirmed to be, I wouldn't say faked, but it was edited in real time. It wasn't something that was actually in the demo nor the game, but rather they were showing what they could do if they were going to put it in the game. But overall, they just wanted to show the potential that the physics engine had. I changed the loading screens. Fair enough. I mean, I kind of already did do that too. So, I mean, I didn't do all the stages, but I definitely did make a start. Let's see if I can actually find some of them, because I did cover some, mainly the hub worlds. Let's see if I can find them, because they were in a file downloads from memory. Let's see. Yeah, see, I even found frickin' sunset loading screens for like White Acropolis and Way Ocean. But yeah, here it is. Yeah, there's not a lot, but it's still something. You see what I mean? Because it is still the same kind of placement and location. And it did take a bit of messing around. I just don't have the fade, the transparent borders. But I do have vignettes. See, that's wrong because I didn't have debug mode because I was stupid. But still, that was definitely something in the meantime. And to be honest, I actually kind of don't mind that because it's like the main center of, you know, the new city. And they've got that, which is also wrong. But nice locations, I reckon, even though they aren't accurate. But it would be cool to come back to that to actually make it legit accurate, if that's even possible. But yeah, like I said, I did try doing things like this, which I don't even know what's different about that. It's probably inverted. That's something. I don't even. That's not the original location, is it? No, it's not. The original's in the boss arena, actually. So good on me. But this is accurate. That's actually pretty good, I reckon. The only problem is that there's umbrellas are there, but you know, couldn't do anything about that. But still, it was something. Oh, there was this other one too, but this is even worse because it's, yeah, a title screen. Yeah, there is a lot of jank here, I gotta admit. I'm glad I made this a channel. But see what I mean about like Dusty Does It? It just doesn't really look really that impressive at nighttime. And it's probably the shaders of the sand, but I don't know, something about it just looks kind of off. It doesn't really look like how sand would look at nighttime, you know? not gonna add more brightness. I would like to, but I mean we've got to fix the XNI files first. So yeah, the fact that we have no tools for that, nothing at the moment. It doesn't really look like night. Yeah, exactly. Sky-wise, it's not too bad, but it definitely could be better. But the lighting itself can be okay at different locations, but for the sand, yeah, it just doesn't look right. Just something looks off. Dude, look, like, even look at Elise. Oh, man. Man. Hey, wait, the day we can duplicate rainbow rings. What? What do you mean duplicate? Do you mean in Unity? I want to stack a 900. This time I freak out. I mean, we can do that technically, but I believe it will slow down the game. But yeah, it can be done. I mean, yes, so I am trying to add more brightness. Or at least eventually. We'll try to have it so it's better. Xenia will not slow down. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert, I'm not playing with Xenia. Actually, this doesn't look too bad at nighttime. Because while it already is night, the original stage, having a legit nighttime lighting in Skybox feels, I don't know, more, I don't know, something about it is really cool, actually. Like, even these lights, they feel like actual lights now, you know? Gotta admit, it is at the least a bit impressive. Not sure if I would prefer this because I don't know. I have my reasons for not using this. I don't know. Lighting wise, it's going to be an interesting decision. I want to keep to originality. Why did I do that? New step it. No promise beams either. Can't be doing that, man. Get a step it. Sonic the Hedgehog. Why is that a texture? Looks cool, make no mistake. It just looks interesting. I can't actually see where I'm going. That's how like dark this is. You guys might be able to see because I think the brightness is different. But on my TV, it's actually pitch black, except for the things lit up. Fair enough. I mean, it's understandable. I do get that. Yo, did I just make that disappear? Oh my god, I did too. Yo. I just noticed, like... Dude, the damage must be affecting that. Because obviously I've got one hit kills, which is like damage times 999. It must make that disappear. That is actually hilarious. Why? The skybox. Damn. Good? Bad? Hot. Fair enough. It is pretty lit. See, I'm guaranteed to get hit. There's no way you can actually get through this. Unless you are blind. Literally. And just RNG based the whole way through. Man. I actually cannot see a thing. That's why this lighting doesn't really work for half the stages you might try to put it in, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. How are we going here? Okay, we're not doing too bad. Now this will be interesting because this is nighttime. Blind and deaf are 6 rounds win. Is it possible to change the lighting for that segment? Wait, what? What do you mean by segment? You mean like just for the mod speed section? In which case, yes. See, it kind of ruins the effects of the crystals with this lighting. I don't know why, but something about the crystals don't look as impressive anymore with any kind of like different lighting effects. Yeah, something about the original just made it work. That rotation! That rotation! What is actually rotation in this game? Oh! What is a game? Dude, if I get sniped... No, actually, use the yellow gem. I don't trust anything. Alright, case right there. How do I clip? If only clips were a thing in a YouTube streaming, god damn it. But then again, what's the point in clipping when it's on YouTube forever? Unlike Twitch streaming. Very 6 in a nutshell. Very true. Someone on voice channel. Oh, you mean Warrior, yeah. He just joined the server. He's probably just looking at what all the different channels do. By the way, I will be best 06 modder. What are you talking about? You already are. Yeah, exactly. Find a rotation and you will. That's a good one. Whoops. See, this actually doesn't look too bad in this cave-like area, because it's supposed to be dark, but not to the point where you can't see. And while it does make it so you can't see for like a lot of different stages, it's actually not too bad here, because you can see what's what's in front of you. I like how this has a skybox, even though it's not supposed to be a skybox. It makes you feel like you're still outdoors. Yeah, Radical Train doesn't actually look too bad. It's still way too dark, but Radical Train is like one of the very few stages that actually kind of works at nighttime. Again, excluding the darkness. There's only one tiny thing that I can think of that doesn't work, and that'd be the mountain textures. I don't know, something about the mountains just don't really look good with the nighttime lighting, in my opinion. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I literally understand why it's called Radical Train now. Please enlighten me. Because bombing the train is radical. Oh man. Like, this game just never ceases to amaze. What's after Radical Train? Tropical Jungle? Yeah. Tropical Jungle's not too bad either. But once again, there is some small things that kind of don't fit. Like, the mushrooms aren't that bad, but still, the idea that they're, like, really bright in a nighttime environment makes me feel like I'm playing Avatar. Nothing wrong with that. It's just it doesn't really fit a realistic environment, which this is trying to be. You know. Oh man, that is scary. Stop doing that. Dude, I am actually blind. I wonder if mushrooms can glow in real life. But like, for reals, in real life? How can I help? Do nothing. Oh, beautiful. Hey, who memes? So what does he do? He says memes again. Getting cocky. See what I mean about this water though? It just looks off. It's a bit too green. It makes me feel like I'm playing a metal stage. What the fuck? That water looks like liquid emerald. Very true. Very true. I think Kingdom Valley is probably the best. Because again, while it's always going to be dark, see, you have things like this, where it's like, yo, this has actual, like, fire effects happening. Okay, while glitchy, point is, it is still present. Or at least was supposed to be present. Even the water looks great. And holy shit, that took forever to mod in. Not because I had to, learn how to do it, but rather because it, like, what's it called? It affected, I was affecting everything at once. I was trying to mod all the water, not just Kingdom Valleys. When do you plan to finish the stream? Why'd you have to ask? But, oh, hey. You can, like, literally... Hahaha. Floating animation is so good. I mean, it is used in retail. Yo. Dude, you can actually see the shadow progressing as you go outside. It's fucking hilarious. Sad now. Worries to end up. I just want to send you P25 concept in the end of the stream. I mean, why have you finished it and you're just waiting for the end of the stream? I mean, either way. I don't know. After I get through all these stages, hopefully it'll be done. No, I'm working on it. Okay, fair enough. Yo! Okay, no. I'm actually going back. I am actually going back. Yeah, see, you can see the shadows changing when you exit it. Dude, look! What the fuck? Why is that a thing? Actually tell me, why is that a thing? Fucking more evidence of a day and night cycle. What the fuck? Why does this exist? Like, come on. This actually could be used as a day-night cycle if done right. You can see the shadow progression and all. This shouldn't be for freaking when you exit a freaking room, you know? Like some. A Looker 63 build. One could say. Ugh. See what I mean about the homing flip animations? With the glitches? Oh, you actually died. Well, so much for that. No, that's what you want, relax. Come on. This looks interesting. It kind of wrecks the idea of rainbows at nighttime, but woo. Anyway, I don't know. It doesn't look too bad, but still. Not as impressive as a legit Kingdom Valley at nighttime. That actually being, you know, what's it called? TGS05. See, I think they had the similar kind of shadow effect in this room. Because remember, I'm using EO31 lighting. So why is it so light all of a sudden? But then if I get into this room, it goes super dark. See what I mean? Like, look at the obvious difference. I don't get what does this files-wise, because if we can figure out what does that, and figure out like if we can create more of them, I imagine it might be possible to actually get a legit progression. The tricky part will be making it slower. That's even possible. So once again, it's like, oh, it's really freaking dark. But, you know, once I get out of this room, it's gonna be like, oh no, now it's light. I mean, it's true. Hey. Oh. Does actually run pretty fast. Yeah, whatever. What's up? Why can't you talk about your problems, I cry? Dude, you obviously can't solve it. If he's having trouble, if you consider him a god. I'm gonna say probably not. Oh, the meme talk is starting again. Dude, 3 strikes. Woo! Oh snap, landed on the dummy ring bomb. Let's go. Let's actually go. And I capped. Fuck! Actually, fuck playing this anyway. Because technically I've already gone through a version. See, this is what I'm afraid of, because this is technically how it should look in P25, aside from the skybox. And the problem is that, well, look at it. It doesn't really look that impressive at nighttime. Like, at all. Unless somehow you guys think this is impressive. In which case, congratulations, you can do something that I can't do. Gotta admit, this does actually look pretty cool at nighttime. The only thing that actually does look legit at nighttime. It looks even better with the nighttime lights, but unfortunately it doesn't apply to everywhere. Here I thought it did, but it doesn't. Gonna have to complete that mod one day. What's this? That can't be good. Dude, this actually looks really weird. Cerberus is crashing now. Why? RIP. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. If it's too hard, just take a break. But yeah, don't sweat it too much, Nanami. I mean, I'm gonna wrap this up anyway, so there's no rush. Yo, what is up, Lexi? How you going today? I slept for 3 hours. Dude, get some sleep. I feel similar. I can't remember how much sleep I actually did get, but it wasn't a lot. That much is certain. This actually doesn't look too bad at night time. The only thing that wrecks it is, again, the castle over there. Because look at that. That thing looks like it's lit up. It just doesn't really look impressive, unfortunately. "2016. Why do you guys not sleep? Because we mod. Because P25. Because actual Team Volcano. Because admin. I don't know. See, this doesn't even look like it's nighttime. Or does it? I mean, no, it doesn't. Yeah, forget about what I was thinking. It tries, but yeah, it does not look a thing like how it probably should. Let's go. Dude, it's 7 a.m. and I can hear sirens. Is someone robbing a bank or something? Jesus Christ. Oh, hang on, let me check outside. And again, yesterday I did hear some screeching tires for about a good 15 to 30 minutes. Gotta hate crime. You found the problem? Cool beans. I'm still probably gonna cut though. Depends how fast you can send it. So I might go back on Twitch and wait for it. Just Skygem on live, and it's been a pretty well-known glitch for quite some time. I'm kind of curious how this looks like in cutscenes. Aside from Shadow's face, it actually doesn't look too bad. He looks angry. Yeah, actually it does look pretty super legit. Anywho. Then we added Dusty Desert Sonic Tales plus cutscene. Wait, why did I read that as cutscene? Plus Cerberus plus Elise with Sonic. Dusty Desert Sonic and Tails. Plus Cerberus plus Elise with Sonic. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, how far off are you from a more stable, releasable, not releasable, but stable and showcaseable ness? I didn't really get a lot done today. Unfortunately, I was gonna do some robot shenanigans, but I started late. And I am actually really tired, to be honest. Really far off, so cut it. Alright, fair enough. There's no rush anyway, so when that gets done, that gets done. But yeah, I will end it off for now. But thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. It's been fun, and yeah, stay tuned for the 10th anniversary for the Shadow Lag Super Mod in 3 days from now, because I'll be covering a video on that. I might do another stream then, it depends how I feel. I'm not planning on it, but we'll see. We'll see. Don't get too hyped. But a video will definitely be released then. Something else I forgot. Oh yeah, there's like 2 super things I'm going to be covering. But yeah, more updates in the future. But for now,